She said, let's go to St. Maarten. I said, what's it known for? She says, topless beaches. I say, sold. But we get there and this happens. Where's the booby?
Must be on the French side.
So we visited the French side. Where are the boobies?
On the Nude beach?
There's no boobs on the Nude beach. You're gonna have to flash it. So we went to the Nude beach. Where's the boobies? There's no boobies here. There's no one here. It's deserted. So we drive all the way. You said it would be sloppy with boobies.
I did not say it was going to be sloppy with boobies.
And why do I want to go to St. Maarten?
Because it's sloppy with boobies.
Place was supposed to be sloppy with boobies. Come on, you have to do it.
No!
Come on, you owe me.
Seriously?
Where are the naked people?
Seriously?
You gotta do it.
Fine.
Oh my God, I barely saw anything.
Come on, you saw enough.
You know what St. Maarten's actually known for?
Topping!
That's right, topless beaches are guided. Chicks aren't dropping their tops. You know what they're actually doing? They're dropping dollars. But I did finally get a good booby shot. We took a trip to the island of St. Maarten to celebrate my birthday.
Most people usually only visit this island by cruise ship.
It's a shame, because there's no way to fully enjoy St. Maarten in one day. After landing, we grabbed our rental car, and this was on the radio.
Now, Next 104 brings you dance music from around the world.
The next song that came on the radio was so goofy, we figured it had to be from a foreign land. Maybe even local to St. Maarten.
What song?
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm gonna spend my money.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm gonna spend my money.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm gonna spend my money.
Birthday. Birthday.
Birthday. Birthday.
Oh, hey, this is Simpson Bay Drawbridge. It allows yachts and sailboats access to the lagoon, but usually causes traffic jams. We made it to our seaside villa.
Where I slept in the bags.
Wow! This doesn't suck. We started our drinking bender at Buccaneer. This is
We're at St. Maarten.
We're in St. Maarten.
What is it, banana rum?
It's banana rum. I'm loving my hurricane. It's really good. Night number 1. Our hotel is in the background there. Or part of the hotel, Simpson Bay Resort and Marina. You can backslap it. Buccaneer had a beachside bonfire.
Which gave us more opportunity to consume rum.
Yeah.
Side fireball. It's a ball with little ornate carvings. And there's fire inside.
And that's a view from inside the fireball. This is another fireball, but obviously the fire is not lit, or you'd be burning right now. I don't know that we drank that much.
Well, not yet.
Yep, the night was young.
So we headed to Toppers by the Sea for some free rum tasting.
Yep.
That's Renee.
This was our second batch. Someone didn't hit record for the first batch, so we reshot it.
Banana, vanilla, cinnamon.
White chocolate raspberry.
Julio mojito.
Coconut.
Apple pie.
White rum.
Final 2. Spiced rum.
And mocha mama.
Oh, that was yummy.
So yummy. Toppers.
Smooth.
Well, thanks to you, we had to do that tray twice, so I was 18 shots in.
Ah, it's a pity I didn't hit record.
Did you trick me?
Oh, why would I do that?
We did a taste test between Captain Morgan and this lovely...
You don't even know the name of the rum.
Yeah, it's Toppers. Toppers spiced rum. It's made here in St. Maarten. It is the best rum you've ever had.
You had just read the bottle.
I was 18 shots in. We did a taste test between Captain Morgan and Toppers spiced rum, and Toppers was so smooth. Vince shot back to Captain Morgan, and he spit it out.
That's the captain.
He actually went, and he spit it out in the sand. It was ridiculous. I, of course, swallowed it. It's already in my mouth, I might as well swallow
You
it.
swallow things that are in your mouth.
Usually.
Care to elaborate?
Well, I eat food, and you gotta swallow that. Anyway, so yes, we just bought 4 Toppers rums because they're so smooth and so delicious. So you know when you're drinking and you think you're fine, and then you stand up and it hits you all of a sudden like a cannonball to the face?
No.
You don't know what I mean?
I wasn't recording, but as soon as I saw she was blitzed, I fired up the camera. So you enjoy island life?
I think I just enjoy the islands in general. Tropics. I love tropical stuff.
Oh, good. So you left the safe open, so, you know, the door says just to put your articles.
It's safe. It doesn't say you have to lock it.
Doesn't say anything about locking the safe, it just says. So I'm glad you left it open in case we got burgled down there.
Burgled. In case we got burgled. Not burglarized, but
Burgled is a word. Yes, it is.
burgled? I don't think so. Let me burgle you. Let me burglarize you. That's a word.
Let me burglarize you is a word? Let me burglarize you? That's the proper use of
I
that?
got burglarized.
No, you got burgled.
No, I did not get burgled. I got burglarized. Burgled is not.
See?
Whatever. I was 18 shots in.
And the dancing was about to impel.
Impel?
Yeah, look it up.
Where?
You know the name of it. What? That was fantastic. And then the clothes came off.
Oh no.
What? That was great.
I can't believe. Please cut that.
That was like the best thing ever. I mean, like, who doesn't want to be with a girl that cool? That's why I married you.
Really?
And the sex that night was fantastic.
Better not have taped that.
It can't find us.
We're lost. I thought there'd be signs for, Captain Allen, because it's supposed to be the most amazing day. I don't think hitting it's gonna work so well.
This is us, still lost. You lost again? We finally found Captain Allen's.
And prepared to head out on a snorkeling adventure. If you're looking to do more than drink rum, then a short boat ride will take you to Tintamarre Island, a national reserve on the northeast coast of St. Maarten. Being that the area has a very biodiverse marine life, we are crossing our fingers to see a sea turtle. Plunging under the ocean is like you've entered another world. St. Maarten's clear, warm water makes snorkeling a dream.
But we couldn't find any sea turtles.
At least not yet. There's one. If you're lucky enough to see a turtle, it will truly make your adventure that much more memorable.
I was going to chase him down, but instead I went after a more beautiful sea creature.
Aw, you're too sweet. Every now and then you need to pop your head up to ensure you haven't drifted away in the bliss.
I'm gonna drift away in that bliss.
Now you're being creepy.
You know you like it. You like it.
Shut up. I spotted the turtle again. It's an exhilarating feeling to swim alongside one of the world's most ancient creatures that date all the way back to the dinosaurs.
It'd be really exhilarating to swim with alligators. They date back to dinosaurs too.
Yeah, that'd be very exhilarating.
Those things are fast. You'd get eaten.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
'Cause I can outswim you.
That's messed up.
On the island of Tintamarre. Seeing some green sea turtles, some other fish. Did you see other fish that are like small?
Of course I saw other fish.
Well, then why didn't you include them?
They're fish. They're boring.
Well, we explored the island.
After she read the rules.
Hey, you gotta know the lay of the land. The island could have been inhabited by alligators.
It was inhabited by these lizards.
Amieva plie.
You don't see me. You don't see me.
It's a lizard.
Actually, this species is different than those found on the main island of St Maarten. These are the same found on the island of Anguilla.
They look like lizards to me.
These can grow up to about 7 inches.
I know something else that can grow to 7 inches.
Yeah, you wish.
Oh, come on. Keep up the illusion. People are watching.
Oh my god, it's so big! Supposed to go on the other side, I think.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's right. Just blow into that side. No, you gotta turn. Blow hard. Blow hard. See?
That was a nice shot.
Thanks, I thought so too.
Warm patch right here.
Is it pee? How do you know?
A lot of pee.
I peed.
We took another boat ride to Creole Rock in Grand Case Bay. It's known as the Sleeping Indian.
They had Indians?
Sure.
Do they have casinos too?
You see the sleeping Indian?
Nose, eye, mouth with a chin.
I don't see it.
Well, you can't see it now.
Oh.
Are we ready? We're ready. All right. The pool is open. I'm ready when you are.
Nice lungfish. I only hope we get to see some a-hole. What? A-hole is Hawaiian for a family of flagtails fish that is a perciform from the Indo-Pacific Ocean.
Oh,
I hope we get to see some Bangus.
Angus.
I would love to.
Shut the front door.
And the back door too? It's a milkfish that is a sole living species in the Chanday family. Maybe there'll be a blowfish and a swallow.
Not without a little smooth tongue first.
Ah, so the smooth tongue will bring out the tang for the bonefish and some wahoo.
Not if that guppy is a flounder.
I'll tell ya, a Garibaldi long-necked eel can bring on loose jaw.
Sarcastic fringe head.
That thing looks porcupiney. Did it sting?
No, it was a little prickly, but I'm used to dealing with little pricks.
I don't know what you're pointing to. What is that? I don't know what is it? See? There's just a bunch of boring fish. Boring, boring, boring. Boring. Ah, I found a hot mermaid.
Get back to the fish.
But the mermaid might flash me again.
I prefer seeing the fish. And if you want to see the mermaid flash, you'll show me the fish.
Wait, are you talking about my...
No!
I don't know. The fish are kind of boring.
They're pretty.
Pretty boring.
Oh, now we're back to me.
Wait, this is a cool shot.
Oh, check out my form. I'm like perfectly straight.
See? It's a cool shot. It looks like poop.
It's not poop, it's a sea cucumber.
Looks like poop to me.
There are over 1,700 types of sea cucumbers. Some can grow to 9 feet long.
Ah, you're headed up someone's ass.
Tell me about it. I almost found the a-hole.
I bet that's where the poop came from.
It's a sea cucumber. We're now on the island of Pinel. So Jarvis, our boat captain, gave us some sandwiches and said we could feed the island's iguanas.
I was like, whoa, don't they bite?
Mr. Chicken Little over here.
We've already established, I am not the animal professional.
Take the bread, not my fingers.
Not your fingers? They can take off a finger?
No, not really. These are the island's only permanent residents, though, and they are obviously used to people feeding them. I mean, come on, look at how cute they are, standing up and eating the food. How much damage could that little cutie possibly do?
That one there could tear my winky off.
How could it tear your winky off?
You gotta squat down to feed it, and my winky could dangle out of my shorts.
Your winky's not falling out of your shorts.
That's mean. Look at that thing attack that piece. That could be my winky. Holy crap! They're having a feeding frenzy on my winky. This is nuts. Look at those savages.
There, I tossed them other winkies to distract them from your winky.
This one's got a big head.
I'm surprised you got that close to him.
The camera got that close. It was on a pole.
Yeah, well, I thought they were pretty cool. After a short boat ride back,
It was a bumpy boat ride. That's always what I hate about boats. The bumps and the rocking. It'd be nice if they made a boat that could glide across the water.
anyway, after that short boat ride, we capped the day off with a nice seaside dinner.
Gotta view the bridge.
We took a hike through St. Martin's temperate rainforest.
I don't know what's worse, her leading or me following.
Shut up.
Did I just kiss myself? Because the camera is pointed at me. Would you like to see where I'm going? Instead of just looking at me the whole time? Okay, I will turn you around. We are hiking through Loterie Farm. This used to be a working sugar plantation, but now serves many tourists with these beautiful lush hiking trails.
See, I did a great job narrating.
You didn't even know what a prickly pear was.
What?
Oh, look.
Ooh, the prickly fruit. And there's also...
prickly pear?
No.
That was a soursop.
Looked like a pear with thorns to me.
You don't need to have thorns to be a prick.
I think that's a prickly pear.
No.
Prickly. How did you know to go this way?
I didn't, but this seemed more of a established trail
Okay.
rather than that one. So I could have chosen one. We will find out.
And we did find out. Turns out if we would have stayed on the hike path, I wouldn't have had to have climbed a rope.
Yes, but the rope was an adventure.
I only did it because you agreed to take your shirt off.
Fucking ants everywhere.
Yeah, and they're probably crawling in your shoes right now.
Ow. We're on Loterie Farm Trail at the famous bent tree. Famous because it's bent. See the root curve? Not the same thing.
It's bent. You said it all. It was a nice rest spot anyway.
We got water here.
Yeah, we took a water break.
We brought water. The tree didn't give us water.
No.
See, we had a nice relaxing break at the bent tree.
Yes, we did. I wish I could show you what we did behind the tree.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have video proof.
Better not.
Needless to say, I was relaxed the rest of the hike.
How was that, my darling?
That was awesome.
See?
Look at you go.
We're at the first look at, here at,
Loterie Farm.
Look how happy I am.
Well, somebody at some point built something out here, and it's still standing. Where are we at?
Sucretie la Loterie.
Okay, that's not bad. I don't know that I get Sucrerie la Loterie.
Yes, I don't know. I don't speak French at all, so I don't know the pronunciations, but that was my best
You speak French too?
shot.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
You look pretty blissful to me.
We were communing with nature.
Oh, we commune.
Butterfly. Can't follow the butterfly. I feel like Snow White with all the butterflies flying all around me.
I think you feel like Snow White because your Prince Charming came. At least that brought the rhythm out of you.
The heroes are alive. So we got to the top and we got to a phone tower thingamabobber and we thought that was the end.
And a house.
And a house.
Niles
There was a gate.
Larson's house.
Yes, there was a gate that was there and then we saw this little trail right next to the gate. So we said, oh, where does that take us?
And this is where it took us.
This is where it took us.
Through a bunch of butterflies and to Pear, wherever Pear is.
Yeah.
After working up an appetite,
And a sweat.
we had a nice lunch at Loterie Farms.
Brain freeze. Oh. Ow. Keeps going. Okay. It's gone now. It's delicious though. Guavaberry colada.
Do you know what a brain freeze is?
I forgot.
Oh,
We jumped in the car to check out the island sights.
Yeah, we found that the best way to get a real feel for the place is to actually drive around it.
Like you've ever driven.
Somebody has to work the camera.
Barely.
that's the record button.
It is? I thought
Yeah.
that was the record button.
Now that's to take pictures.
Oh. I have a lot of pictures now. Ah, it's red now. Now I've pushed the right button.
Into a room to boot.
Well, at least I'm getting this room to boot.
Hopefully we didn't miss anything important.
Well, we got the room to boot.
This is Fort Louis, which was built in 1729 to protect the early settlers of St Maarten of Marigot Bay from English invasion. I'm trying to get through. These gun turrets made it possible for the French soldiers on the inside to protect this fort from the British invasion.
Wow, I'm really impressed with your knowledge of St. Maarten history.
I am college educated.
The battery number 1 was loaded with 3 cannonballs of size 18 and was pounding advantageously the warship anchoring, which is just approximately 800 meters off the harbor.
College educated, you're reading a plaque.
Plaque? What plaque?
That plaque.
I see nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Whatever. This area of Marigold was the site chosen for the only movie to ever be filmed on St. Maarten.
The grand finale sequence in Speed 2 was filmed right here, where the boat crashed into the marina.
Is that really the boat from Speed 2? Next, we went to the St Maarten Zoo.
Where she fed more of the wild animals.
I'm getting video of things that you're not supposed to do. Oh, you're a little tubbo. I don't know that I should be feeding you. You're skinny. All right, I'll give you half. What a good monkey, though, that you weren't coming after those little ones.
You're not supposed to feed the wild animals?
Well, unless they let you buy bags of food.
And climb the fence?
Yeah. They told me to. They said you could climb the fence. Can't give you too much. How big? You want one? Come on, monkey brain, work it out. The little curly cues on top of his head. The feathers are like all curly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, chicken. We call them big chickens. Ow!
Oh.
That's so aggressive. Look, there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. Right there. Right there. You have a bird brain. You have a brain of a chicken. It's cute. I'm gonna touch you. Oh, don't touch me. Oh, is that pretty good? Is that pretty good? Yeah, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Oh, we gotta finish it up because I have another piece for you. I do. I have another piece.
What are they, just animal cookies?
Yep, the animal crackers.
You're feeding animals animal crackers?
Ha! Without me, you'd be the crazy bird lady.
Well, without me, you'd be the weird internet porn creeper.
Speaking of weird porn, the monkeys took a special interest in what the turtles were doing.
They're cotton tops.
Tampons?
No, the monkeys are cotton top tamarins.
Cotton top tampons? Get it? It's marriage. It's getting pinned down. Ow! Abuse! Now it's time for road advice from Vince.
Doors are locked, right?
Oh yeah. The best way to avoid problems is to avoid them.
Wow. You're a thinker.
That was road advice from Vince. That's a new segment we're trying.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna last.
No?
How about simplification by Deanna?
Prevention is the key.
I guess prevention is avoiding.
And still, you try to turn my simplification into your avoidance.
Well, you were riding my coattails.
And next, we came across a political parade.
It was election time in St. Maarten, and they literally take a caravan around the island on the campaign trail. Even on St. Maarten, politicians do nothing to alleviate congestion. They just add to it.
In addition to the campaign trail, we also saw some very interesting St. Maarten landmarks.
This thing broke down here. They built a building around it. Weird.
That truck ain't nothing.
No?
Mine's is better.
This plane ran out of gas, crashed landed here, and they built the restaurant around it.
Why do you suppose they do that?
Maybe for the air conditioning.
What?
Well, you could roll down the window.
For the truck, but not for the plane.
Well, then you just lift up the shade. Here we are at Fort Amsterdam. Well, that was once a radio station.
During a transition from a time of war into more civil times, it became a communications tower and later a radio station.
But that's part of the fort with the cannons and stuff up there. I'll tell you about them, probably.
I'll try. So these cannons were the original cannons that were taken off
hospital over there.
The site of this house, what used to be the first hospital, I believe. Is this something you can cut, or do I have to start over? I'll start over.
This is a set that was built for Braveheart.
No, it wasn't.
But then the producers didn't
Don't
want to
listen
film
to him.
here,
He's lying.
so they didn't use it.
You're lying.
Actually, this is the battlefield where, you know, the thing.
And then they ride right into the ocean.
Yeah, there's a lot of water in Braveheart.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
This is the site of the Northeast Bastion. It's the largest of the three, and it overlooks the town of Phillipsburg.
So that's what it's like to get hit with a cannonball to the face.
It's worse when you've been drinking,
Next, we hit Maho Beach.
where the planes fly low. Here's the runway. And here's the beach. Very dangerous. Jet blast. This way. You can bash your head on that wall.
Imagine a jumbo jet?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. That was awesome.
Yeah, the blast is really powerful. It is very dangerous. You could lose your top. Make sure they're securely fastened.
It was time to hit up Orient Beach and see some other boobies. It's on the French side of the island, where nudity is not only allowed, it's a way of life. So we strolled along looking for boobies, and there were none to be found. Just look around. Do you see any boobies? Where are the boobies?
Look at the beautiful water.
And then I saw this sign. I was bamboozled, taken advantage of. But when I spotted this sign, I had a backup plan. Sunbed, umbrella, shower, and most importantly, a welcome drink. I figured if I got this one rummed up, she'd let me see them tatas.
You can see my boobs anytime.
Can I see them now?
No.
Let me grab you a drink. Notice how my glass is full and hers is half empty.
So
you're a lush. Check out how empty her drink is in the next shot.
We're in Orient Beach.
You're just pounding them back.
Oh, you like it. You like it.
We lounged, got liquored up, and watched this guy flip a bottle. I think they just got Tom Cruise's cocktail on the island.
If he sees Ghost Protocol, he just might hang off the side of the building.
Tropic Thunder will probably make him want big hands. Oh, he needs them. 4 drinks in, it was time to swim. So nice. That's one of the things I love about you.
The rum? Yum.
Rum. Yummy rum.
Yummy rummy in your tummy.
Someone's getting tipsy.
It's time.
more drinks.
Have arrived.
You have the most bodacious boobs. I'm buttering her up.
Like that works. If you're ever here at Orient Beach in St. Maarten, come here to the Sun Beach Club. Great service, great atmosphere, great people, great drinks and food.
Okay, now it's time to share them boobies. Come on, you have to do it.
No!
Come on, you owe me.
Seriously?
Where are the naked people?
Seriously?
You gotta do it.
Fine.
Oh my god, I barely saw anything. After a little more convincing, I got her to take her top off.
Begging.
Oh no, not begging. It was convincing.
You beg.
I didn't beg, that was convincing.
You wouldn't have to beg now.
Well, that was fun. Next, we hit up the beach in Grand Case for a romantic walk.
Oh, that was beautiful. The water was so wet.
Well, water is that by nature.
I mean dry.
Dry?
Blue, the water was a beautiful blue. Azure.
Azure?
Look it up.
Huh. Azure is an old French Middle English word that means the blue color of the unclouded sky. There's actually clouds in that sky, though.
I was using it to describe the water. It's a metaphor. It was so beautiful, we decided to have dinner overlooking the ocean at Loterie Provençal.
It's a French place. So apparently, according to these raccoon eyes, I have tanned more.
I have raccoon eyes too. We have a matching set.
It's my sexy Twilight thing. It's Edward.
I don't recall him ever doing anything like that.
I think he does like. It's like. I am Edward. Such a sexy little smile. The maitre d' interrupted our silliness with quite an eyeful.
What else? This is queen triggerfish, another kind of local reef fish with white meat, firm but still soft at the same time. Very mild, and that's it.
No?
You were like, no, nope, nope, not gonna happen, no.
Well, that's weird.
It's French.
Place was really lovely though.
So are those.
Shut up.
If we were truly in France, you'd be topless.
Yeah, well, that was earlier in the day. Beef tenderloin.
So?
Absolutely, unbelievably delicious.
I believe you said it was the best steak you've ever had.
Oh, it was so good. It really gave me the energy for the next day's excursion on the Lambada Catamaran.
I'm the only one. Come on. Almost there. 1, 2. Pulling harder than y'all. 20 more feet to go. 20 more feet. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Drop the line, drop the line.
Tired?
So why don't you jump up there to help?
I didn't want to embarrass the guys with my man clothes.
Yeah.
Unlike you, I haven't always wanted to do that.
Uh-huh. Too weak.
Hey! We're on the catamaran.
Yep, we got first right over our head. Don't poop on me. Oh, that's what they want. Go on, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, no. Got it?
That was pretty cool.
See? Feeding the wildlife can be fun.
Strike a pose.
Prickly Pear Cay is a tiny uninhabited island located just north of Anguilla. The water is crystal clear to about 10 feet, but the snorkeling isn't exactly stellar. Still, there were plenty of coral and fish to see in this underwater paradise, and the water is nice and warm, so it's definitely worth it.
We spotted a jellyfish.
Yeah, you definitely need to stay clear of those.
They sting.
Then someone has to pee on you.
What?
The sodium in the urine helps neutralize the pain. Don't you remember when Chandler had to pee on Monica?
Oh, yeah. So go play with that thing so I can pee on you.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Boobies! That was fun. I got to see some more lungfish.
After our snorkeling adventure, we continued on to the island of Prickly Pear. Prickly Pear Cay has some of the world's most beautiful, pristine, white sandy beaches. A short walk up the surf gives you plenty of seclusion where you can just lay back and gaze across the turquoise and blue seas. Oh, it is stunning.
What happened? What happened? Are you okay?
Stung.
Yep, I got stung on my penis and my leg. Turns out my leg injury was worse than my penis injury, but any injury on the penis is a big injury.
I got to pee on him.
You can't exactly pee on your own penis.
It was awesome!
Turns out it doesn't work.
I learned it from TV.
Anyway, there were some birds at the restaurant.
Actually, those are banana quits. Take special note of their bright yellow urine-like coloring.
Very funny. Why don't we just enjoy the beautiful views and the thatch huts for a moment?
Back on the boat, we made our way to Anguilla and the gulls came back.
We spent our entire catamaran ride hanging out on that net.
It was the perfect place to catch the sun rays.
And as opposed to the last boat ride, this one is smooth.
We did find time to groove out on the boat.
Oh yeah, reason.
We descended into Monday's Bay, where the ultimate exclusive Capdelica resort sits.
This place can go for like $2,000 a night.
But we just dropped anchor to play. After a dip in the rich pool,
We hoisted the sail and headed back to St Maarten.
the next day we rose early to fuel up for a day of exploration.
Sexual exploration?
I'm bored. So today we're having breakfast at Bon Appetit.
which is where we've had breakfast every day, and it's really good. People are really nice. We've had pancakes, but today we're having chocolate croissant and French toast. Kind of interested to see that. But we're splitting it. Of course, we can also have bacon with it. It doesn't come with bacon.
Are you bored again?
No, I'm staring at group. Do I make you all in it? Have we run out of things to say? Is this the end of the conversation? Is it over for us?
No. This is really hot.
After our yummy breakfast, we headed out into the world to find more rum.
What does Captain Morgan do? Make pirate rum. Rum, rum, rum.
drove into Phillipsburg to the Guavaberry Rum Emporium.
So cute.
It feels good, but...
Handmade painted.
You want to go out?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the hand painted bottles.
Enough with the shopping. It was time to taste the goods.
And taste we did.
They kept lining them up and we kept shooting them back.
Of course, this resulted in us purchasing more rum.
Really good. Yeah, I'm gonna make this Guavaberry.
Oh, really?
Okay, then, Fat Lady, thanks. Yeah, man, nice, thank you.
Guavaberry liqueur. You can only get this here on St. Maarten. And the Guavaberry colada is awesome. Awesome?
Cheers!
Somebody was too tipsy to remember what the sign said.
What?
Charleston, South Carolina, 14. 58 miles.
In an effort to do something non-rum related, we visited Yoda Guy movie exhibit in downtown Phillipsburg.
It's a cute little museum with some interesting stuff.
It is run by Nick Maley, who specialized in theatrical prosthetics and development of movie animatronics.
He's been involved with over 50 productions, including Superman and Star Wars, and he was a key contributor to the development of Yoda. While we were there, this place got robbed.
Listen closely to the background audio in the next clip. You'll hear a smash after the words $39, followed by some screaming.
These are one-of-a-kind displays that are made up from production documents and other things that we used to make the Star Wars trilogy. If you spend $39 or more, you get what you pay for, but you also go through the museum for free. If you don't want to buy anything, you make a $20 donation, and the two of you can go through the museum. If you've got any questions, answers are free, all right?
Awesome.
I'm going to start to fire up all the DVDs and things while you're
Great.
looking around.
Thank you.
It was a smash and grab of a jewelry store. The second round of screaming started when the robbers ran out and they tried to take an old man hostage.
Apparently it was the third robbery of the day. They had already hit a bank and a casino.
Overall, though, we found St. Maarten to be safe.
Crime happens everywhere.
If only they had listened to Yoda.
Touchy may not.
We bought this before leaving.
After that traumatic experience, we hit the beach bar.
Love Guavaberry coladas.
Exotic coffee. Someone has to drive the princess around.
Good to the last drop. Nothing left.
Foam like a jacuzzi.
Look at all the foam. Yum. Yummy.
Someone gets boozed up and thinks they're funny.
What? I am funny.
Hilarious, dear. No day would be complete without messing with some wildlife. In this case, though, she wasn't feeding them.
I didn't have any food.
Little fledgling. Oh, it's a little, no, it's a little, it's not a marsh bird. So we'll just leave it. It's more protected.
Yep.
He's a fledgling, so mom and dad are around somewhere. But he's more protected over there.
You did your deed for the day.
I did.
You saved wildlife.
I had managed to make it through the entire week unscathed without any shopping sprees.
So he thought.
So I thought.
Are you ready?
For what?
Shopping. Why?
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 Boobies!
not even shit, it's stuff, because there's no duty on it. If there was duty on it, it would be shit, but there's no duty. So it's duty-free, no shit on your stuff. That's all it means.
After that, we had gotten back to our beach for some relaxation.
Yeah, shopping can be exhausting.
Tell me about it.
We should leave our cozy little spot. Swim out to that.
One all the way out there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a long swim.
Even I was winded.
We're on the floating dock, right outside our hotel room. Where are you going?
And then we made out. We did make out.
Not really.
Oh man, that was exhausting.
Did you get woozy?
I'm so out of shape. I don't do shade lean.
You always join me.
Whoa.
And that concluded the trip.
It's time to pack up and head home.
$63 in gas got us 197 kilometers around the island.
Yeah, and on the way back, we heard that song again that we were sure was from a foreign country.
It's my birthday, it's my birthday, I must spend my money.
It's my birthday, it's my birthday, I must spend my money.
Turns out it's will.i.am.
Yeah, a foreign song to them, but local to the US. That's the other side of Maho Beach.
Those people are about to be blown away.
And maybe get their bikini tops blown off. St Maarten.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if they sat here for like an hour watching it and really didn't enjoy it at all.
I know, huh?
If you want to see more of our videos, check out the trip we took to Costa Rica.
Oh, so much fun. It was epic.
Which would be strange if they sat here for an hour and they didn't want to see more of our videos.
Right.
So you should totally watch that.
And you should click here to subscribe to see more of our antics.
Yeah, you want to click there.
Yeah.
If you want to see her taking a shower, click that over there. That one's only like 20 minutes.
Click here. Click there. We'll see you later.